Hi guys, welcome back to Vlog Media again. This is me, Mark. I'm a doctor and an MBA graduate, so I make videos just to provide you guys value about business and how to run it because we all need it at one point of our lives. So let's begin for today's topic, shall we? So one day my friend asked me,
I want to ask the question.
So Mark, how can we earn a lot of money?
Show me the money!
Well, that brings the idea to mind because I know doctors do make some money, but well, not all of us, definitely. But I do realize that, So I gave it an answer, and my answer was, okay, so why don't we do some side hustles? So yeah, basically side hustle is actually one of those things that a lot of people are doing right now just to get their lives moving really quite fast. Not really so fast though, but just to improve their lives because people are working as employees, working 9 to 5. So some people don't like working because they don't like their work, so they want to change it to a side hustle, and that's what a side hustle really is. So basically, I was thinking about side hustle then. So basically, if I'm gonna do a side hustle, it's something that I would love to enjoy, love to do, and love to continue on. So yeah, so I told him, okay, so doing a side hustle is not very easy at first, but you got to do something, you have got to find a goal. And that goal is actually to, well, of course, make your life easier and to get out from this, what you call rat race of life. Yeah, getting out of the rat race is actually definitely the main goal of side hustle, isn't it?
Goodbye, rat race.
Which makes sense. He makes sense.
Makes sense.
Definitely. So we're going to talk about it right now. So let's talk about some people who made it there doing some side hustling, because I just want to make sure that this side hustle really works. So one of them is actually one person that I follow in LinkedIn. His name is Gary Vaynerchuk.
Most of you are scared to fail in front of someone. I don't know if anybody's heard the news alert. Life is only about losing.
So he's actually the CEO of Vayner Media and VaynerX. So he's a very popular speaker actually, and a motivational speaker. So initially he began his side hustle by doing daily vlogs, and from daily vlogs, I've been doing it for several years. After doing the daily vlogs, what he did was he was actually able to create his brand and became a CEO, which he's a CEO of the VaynerX. That's one really good example. So another one is, the next guy is, probably you know this app. His name is Kevin Systrom. He was actually a worker from Nextstop, and when he realized that he wants to make a photo sharing app because he loves photography, and because of the photography he created an app called Bourbon, and this Bourbon now became what we call in Instagram, which is actually bought by Facebook for $1 billion.
That's a lot of cash.
It's amazing, isn't it? As a side hustle, you get $1 billion for that. So yeah. Another guy is a name called Jack Dorsey, who is actually initially a podcaster for audio, and he realized that if he could actually make a messaging platform about 150 characters each, and he created an app apparently because of his side hustle, and he created Twitter, which apparently sold for a gazillion amount of money, which is now X. So guys, these are the guys who actually made it in their side hustles, and there are many more. And I think you need to know that when you get this side hustle, there's something that you need to know about when starting the side hustle. The most important thing there is actually the mindset. The mindset is the most important part of the side hustle, because without the mindset, you won't have any motivation to carry on with the side hustle, which will make you a lot more miserable in the end because it's something that you don't like. So side hustle is something that you like and you're passionate with, and the goal of that side hustle is actually to make a dent in your own universe.
Go make a dent in the universe, Stephen.
Living there, and so that someday you'll start being an employee, working your ass off, and later on your side hustle can actually provide more than enough for your living expenses. You can actually leave your 9 to 5 job and continue on enjoying your side hustle for life. So to answer my friend's question, what am I gonna do if I'm gonna create my own side hustle?
I mean, what are you gonna do?
So if I'm to begin with, I have to begin with something that I'm really passionate with. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create my own YouTube video, which I'm doing right now. So creating a YouTube video actually creates you, influence about people who you're providing value with, and in return, when you've got a lot of followers, you can actually monetize this thing. And I'm enjoying doing YouTube video because I love providing value to people out there, including you guys who are listening in. Thank you very much for following me, and if you like this video, please comment, share, like, and subscribe to my growing channel. So yeah, so going back to side hustles again. So in this YouTube video, when I was actually doing my MBA degree, my professor told me that this YouTube video is actually a gold mine A gold mine, yeah. So it's a gold mine wherein it's actually free and you can actually leverage your influence through social media and gain your popularity, well, globally, depending where YouTube has its reach, which is globally, of course. Now, obviously, I mean, my plan is if I'm gonna create my own channel and it's gonna grow, and once I get a lot of followers, I could actually put affiliate marketing in and do product reviews in return of the number of viewers watching my channel. I could get a small amount of money, but this stacks up to quite a lot of money, depending on, of course, the number of followers you are actually following. Now, that's one thing about social media. So the good thing about social media is that in the next 5 years, AI, artificial intelligence, may tend to kind of have a predominant state of what we do every day.
Human robots will take over the world.
So right now is a good and best way to start your social media channels such as YouTube, or gain your influence. So in the next 5 to 10 years, people will get to know you, and again, you have to choose between AI or person. So yeah. And another one that I would love to do is I love posting value. So since I'm an MBA graduate, I love to provide, you know, some information about how to grow your business, how to set up this, how to get connections. So what I did is I created a LinkedIn profile. So this LinkedIn profile is a professional social networking, unlike YouTube and other social media, because this is very professional. So creating your own LinkedIn profile, you can do that as a side hustle, because if you want to get a lot of connections, you would want to, of course, I mean, post a lot of valuable things or valuable inputs from you, depending on what you like on LinkedIn. And after about 1 or 2 years, you'll have a lot of followers and you'll have a lot of people following you because they know you, because you're now the thought leader and they're now following you. And these people can actually reach out to you and ask you for some partnership with business, actually. And aside from that, I also love to write. So if I can write, I could actually put a blog in. And actually, to tell you the truth, about like 3 or 4 years ago, I don't really write a lot, but I was encouraged by my professor at MBA to write. So what I did first is I tried to make a paragraph of just a small paragraph, which is about 3 sentences in LinkedIn, and I just posted there every once or 3 times a week. And this paragraph became 3 paragraphs, and from 3 paragraphs it became a short story. Now this short story, I now put it as an article in LinkedIn where I could gain some traction. So yeah, I mean, like, so the next thing is doing a writing blog. So you can blog about what you're passionate with. You can write something or some articles which can actually provide value to people. So this vlog you can actually write in a blog article, in a blog website where you can get some traffic and you can actually get your traction into. So I'll provide some examples of those famous bloggers who actually made it. So one example of a famous blogger who turned a millionaire is actually Timothy Sykes. So Timothy Sykes, from what I know, he's actually a stock trader and he has a passion for writing. So he started to do some blogging about about this trading platform, and apparently this gained traction and popularity, and now he turned it into a paid subscription, and from paid subscription that he got a lot of followers about this trading. And of course, when you are a authority figure, when you could do your blogs, you can actually do a lot of talks, do seminars, do courses, do studies, do seminars, and do a lot of things, and that made him rich. And apparently I think he earns about 1 million a month from his blogging platform. So again, I mean, you don't have to be just like as popular as Timothy Sykes, but what you can do is actually you can actually write things that you're passionate with. Like if you love cooking, then you can write about cooking. You can write about innovative things that you can do with cooking if you're a cook.
Is that what you think? That's exactly. It doesn't matter what you think.
And apparently, you can actually do talks. So, for example, I love to do some trading, and I love to do trading and stock market analysis. That's what I do as well. And if I do that, though, I can gain traction from YouTube, LinkedIn, or vlogging or blogging. So if I can get traction from that, then I most likely will create an online course which I could teach people how to leverage their funds to earn money from what we call a trading platform, just like Timothy Sykes did. Amazing, isn't it? So another one is, of course, if you are quite fond of writing or vlogging in YouTube, you can actually write your ideas down. So if you do write your ideas down from time to time and create about 10 pages of written material every single week, and do that for every week, and for 2 years you can actually compile your own articles, which you can turn into a book. So yep, you can turn it into a book and publish it in Amazon or wherever you wanted to. And from this book you can create a lot of traction and earn extra money from it, extra royalty from it. And from that book you're now a thought leader, and you can create your own teaching platform. So the idea there, actually, when you do your side hustle, is actually you're gaining the levels to the point that you tend to get the ownership of the platform. This is what we call the essentials of actually the Internet 3.0. I don't really know much about it, but I know what all I know in my MBA is to create a platform so everybody can use, and you can leverage the platform to create a dent in the universe, just what Steve Jobs said. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But again, it all depends on you. It depends on what you like, what you're passionate with in life, and so side hustle will always be a side hustle, and this side hustle eventually will become your main thing that you're passionate with once you get the side hustle going. So again, to summarize, important thing about side hustle is actually your mindset and motivation and your goals and what your purpose is, because the purpose is actually connected to your motivation and goals, which actually gives you those leverage to be successful in that side hustle. So I mean, that's it, guys. So that's about side hustling. And I know you guys are, many of us guys actually, you are working 8 to 9 or probably at night as well, doing very difficult jobs such as working as a laborer, working as a construction worker. So I mean, these are not hurdles for you guys to do a side hustle, because I know every person is unique and people have their own unique skills about what they do. And side hustling is actually one way to go around that, because the world is changing right now, because we have access to the internet, and the good thing about that, more and more opportunities are coming every day. So guys, don't lose hope and start a side hustling right now, because there's no better time to start than now. So guys, if you like this video, please comment, like, share and subscribe, and support my growing channel, because I would love to provide values to all of you so that you guys are successful in your own entrepreneurial journeys. So bye for now, and see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.